Good morning, everyone. And let's give another round of applause to all of those incredible gentlemen who represent us in Congress. And what a great introduction to all of the women representing Montgomery County, Prince George's County, Frederick County, and so many others from across the state of Maryland here today. Welcome to the 39th Annual Women's Representative Briefing. My name is Nicole Drew. I am the president of the Montgomery County Commission for Women. This year, our theme is Women Igniting and Achieving Change. And our planning committee chose this theme with the hopes that you will be inspired, that you will hear or learn something today that will ignite a flame within you so that you leave here ready to be a catalyst for change. There's work to be done, my friends, and it starts with you. And as Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. So, as the first order of business, please take a moment now to silence your phones and any other electronic devices that might beep, ring, chirp, or sing.
Don't like singing?
Now, we invite you also to take as many pictures as you would like and be sure to share today's event on social media, but please do it silently. Our hashtag is MocoWLB, and you can find us on Twitter at MocoWomen. We also have Instagram, MocoCFW, and Facebook, Montgomery County Commission for Women. As you can see from the program, we have a power-packed agenda with inspiring panel topics and speakers lined up for you. And at this time, I want to recognize the hardworking commissioners of the Montgomery County Commission for Women. These are some very dedicated members who volunteer their time and expertise for many, many hours throughout the year. Would all of you please stand? Recognize the chair of the Maryland State Commission for Women, Yoon Jung Young. Would you please stand? And there are 15 commissions for women in the state of Maryland who tirelessly advocate for women and girls. I ask that all our visiting commissioners please stand and be recognized. And last but certainly not least, we would like to recognize the past commissioners of Montgomery County Commission for Women. Their commitment, sacrifice, and vision set the foundation for the impact we are able to make in our communities today. And you will always be a part of our history, and we do appreciate you. I see two of our past commissioners of the Montgomery County Commission for Women. I know that there's another, Dr. Deborah Bright, and Chandra Walker-Holloway, and I believe Reggie Oldak is also here. And we have another past commission president here as well. Now, friends, we have come a long way. Our first briefing was held January 12, 1980. The Montgomery County Commission for Women was, as it is now, the lead sponsor with 12 other women's community organizations who helped us plan that event in 1980. But we have now since grown from 200 attendees in our early years with 15 sponsors from Montgomery County to now over 700 and close to 80 co-sponsoring organizations from all across the state, along with our fabulous corporate sponsors. So their support is very much appreciated. And I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank those who have donated to our Montgomery County Commission for Women's STEM-focused scholarship at Montgomery College. And we also have the president of Montgomery College here, Dr. Darian Pollard. One of our commission's priorities is to encourage more students to enter these fields, and we are grateful to everyone who has supported this endeavor. If you would also like to donate or learn more about our endowment, you may speak to one of our commissioners or visit our table out in the lobby. And before I turn the program over to this year's WLB co-chairs, I want to draw your attention to one final topic. This year, the Commission is proud and excited to announce the release of its 2018 Status of Women in Montgomery County report. It's entitled A Tale of Two Counties, the Status of Women in Montgomery County. And you can give us a round of applause for that. That was a huge undertaking. So this report provides objective data and analysis about the current state of women in Montgomery County. It covers 6 main areas: demographics, economy, education, health, public safety, and politics. And what we hope is that this report will help you inform your own respective agendas as it pertains to the advocacy for women, specifically in Montgomery County. And we have the Commission's findings and recommendations, as well as the full report available online at our website. And you can hear more about this report, including the Commission's findings and recommendations and all of the data at the 4:30 session on breaking down the Commission for Women, the Status of Women report. And as you can imagine, this undertaking was a huge endeavor. And although all of the commissioners played a big role, and I thank you all for stepping in, and we had all hands on deck to get this thing to a final product. I want to thank and acknowledge Commissioners Tiffany Boyman and Diana Rubin, who led those efforts. Could you please just stand and give my... to acknowledge Dennis Linders and Pal Doshi and the rest of the county stat team from the Montgomery County government. This team gathered and analyzed the data in such a short period of time to make it available to you all today. And without their efforts, it would not be possible. So please join me in giving them a big round of applause. This is Dennis Linders, and now on to the business at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now turn the program over to our 2019 Women's Legislative Briefing Co-Chairs. Please welcome this year's WLB Co-Chairs Commissioner Angela Quigley-Whitehead, who is our first Vice President, and Commissioner Donna Rojas. Please give them a round of applause as they come to the stage.
Thank you, Nicole. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2019 Women's Legislative Briefing. I am Angela Whitehead Quigley.
And I am Donna Rojas.
As Nicole mentioned, we have so many people who helped us with this event today, and as the co-chairs, Donna and I have the privilege of being able to help an event like this of this magnitude happen. So we want to start out by thanking our generous 73 co-sponsors, a dedicated and well-oiled program planning committee, and of course our amazing staff. Beginning with thanks to our major sponsors, the WLB's title sponsor this year is the universities at Shady Grove. This year's Topaz sponsor is AARP, and today we have a wonderful team from AARP joining us. Their team includes Hank Greenberg, Jim Campbell, and Betty Romero. Our first Amethyst sponsor is Kaiser Permanente. Leading their team is Jill Feldon. Our second Amethyst sponsor is Planned Parenthood Advocates for DC, Maryland, and Northern Virginia. Thank you to Betsy Harned and her team. Would all the representatives from these organizations please stand? We would also like to recognize our Opal sponsors, and those include the Asian American Political Alliance, Diana and Bill Conway, the Epilepsy Foundation, Melissa McKenna, the Maryland National Organization for Women, the Montgomery County Community Action Agency, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, Tabitha Harvey. Would these representatives please stand for a round of applause? We would also like to thank the Friends of the Women's Legislative Briefing, which include the Business and Professional Women of Maryland, Chandra Walker Holloway Esquire and Holloway and the Norman Law Group, Shawnee M. Law, Nancy J. Werner, the Terenzini Law Limited Liability Corporation, and the Americas Corporation. Please stand and you can give a round of applause. We'd also like to thank all of our community co-sponsors, many of whom you'll find in the exhibit hall next door as well as in the lobby. So we really encourage you to take some time later to go and visit them and exchange information. And now Donna will continue our thank yous.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to be ignited and achieve change?
Yes.
Because there are far too many to recognize individually, would all of the members of the WLB Planning Committee who are in the room please stand and be recognized so that we may thank all of you. WLB Planning Committee. The Planning Committee is comprised of some of the hardest working and most dedicated women I know, using their evenings and weekends to organize today's informative and empowering event. None of this could be done without their time, skills, and expertise, so we thank you. We would also like to take a moment to thank the staff members of the Montgomery County Commission for Women. One person in particular that we would like to thank is Ms. Mercy Wolf. Is she in the room? Mercy is the Director of Programming and Special Events for the Commission. She quietly is in the background but plays a major role in helping this to be a successful event. Mercy has been working hard at coordinating this event for the past 4 years, and unfortunately, this is her last year. We would like to say a special thank you to Mercy. Mercy, can you come forward, please? We want to take a moment to acknowledge our Executive Director, Jody Finkelstein. Jody is the anchor of the Commission because she has the opportunity of working with all 15 commissioners in addition to all her many duties. Just think about dealing with so many different personalities and a group of strong women. We can always depend on her to ensure that our Commission stays on track and to focus on the goals at hand while she continues to be the liaison between the Commission and the county government. Please give Jody a warm. Jody, can you come forward, please?
Run.
We also want to thank Carmen Harrod, our intern from the University of Maryland School of Social Work. She's done an amazing job and has really rolled up her sleeves to assist us. Carmen, can you step forward, please?
We're delighted to welcome so many of our elected officials and dignitaries today to the audience. And we don't want to miss anyone because we have so many wonderful folks here. So and from so many different jurisdictions. So we'd like to ask that all elected officials, if you could please stand for us. And then we're going to go around the room briefly, as quickly as we can. And we're going to have you state your name, your office, and your district. And then we're going to have everybody just hold your applause to the very end so we can get through all of the names. And then we'll give them a big welcome with a round of applause. So all of our elected officials, could you stand, please?